Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to WWE 2k19 Universe Mode. I'm BrendenPlayz, and this is Monday Night Raw. And the search for the Money in the Bank participants for both Raw and Smackdown continue on over the next few episodes. And again here tonight on Monday Night Raw, we're going to look to find out who will take their spot in the men's Money in the Bank ladder match when Kevin Owens goes one-on-one with Drew McIntyre. What a match that will be. As well as that tonight, Finn Balor, he has a big match set for Samoa Joe at Money in the Bank. He takes on Goldust tonight. American Alpha are going to try their luck again, this time against the Usos. Or will their pairing finally work? Are they going to get back together full time? We'll see. Nakamura, he's been on a bit of a roll as of late. This week he takes on Baron Corbin. Rude and Elias, Insurgence, takes on the Colognes in tag team action. Our first look at those two as a team. Naomi will have an opportunity for the Women's Championship tonight against Alexa Bliss. More on that in a moment. And Kevin Owens will face Drew McIntyre with the winner, earning a spot in the Money in the Bank ladder match. Finn Balor with a victory over Goldust. The Usos knock off American Alpha. And Nakamura, he gets a victory over Baron Corbin. It's time to see how Insurgents fare. Looking forward to this one. This is going to be interesting. Insurgents, one of the brand new teams here on Monday Night Raw. A stable that consists of Samoa Joe, Kevin Owens, and these two men, Elias and Bobby Roode. We've been told that the tag team portion, the two guys that may look to try and take those tag team titles in the future, are Elias and Bobby Roode. Tonight we get our first opportunity to get a bit of a look at how these two fare as a tag team. I like the pairing, I gotta say, Elias and Bobby Roode. Look, I think it's a good pairing. You know, both guys got massive egos, they love winning, and when you put that together, you know, sometimes those egos will clash, and it could. That's my big concern with the group. But the fact of the matter is, they love to win. And if they can put aside their own ego, and, you know, it doesn't matter who gets the fall as long as we get the victory type of situation, I think they can have success. And taking on the Colognes here tonight, a team that's trying to, well, restore their own former glory as well. They've been down in NXT as well a little bit, trying to pick up some wins down there without a lot of success. They're a team that needs a win. There's no doubt about that. They're a team that is desperate for a victory. We'll see how they fare tonight against a new team. If there's ever an opportunity, I think it's tonight. You're coming up against a brand new team. If you're an established team like the Colognes, this is your chance to really, well, cause a bit of an upset. Roode will start off here as well as Epico as Roode underhooks him and hits, tempted suplex, but countered there by Epico. Well, Insurgents, as we said, a new team that's been formed over the last few weeks. A group of guys who are just frustrated. They're frustrated at the lack of opportunities, and it's pretty evident. You know, we now know that Braun Strowman and Randy Orton, well, they're straight in. They're straight in, qualified already for the Money in the Bank ladder match. Didn't even have to go through a matchup. Whereas Kevin Owens is in a match later on. He has to qualify. He has to beat Drew McIntyre, of all people, to be able to do it. Of course, Bobby Roode does not like Drew McIntyre at all. He'll be hoping that a victory does come Kevin Owens' way. But there's no doubt that, you know, perhaps it is a little bit unfair. There is a little bit of favoritism, but, you know, Kevin Owens has to earn his way into it the hard way, and, well, to be fair, he hasn't been that great. He's had some losses. Nakamura's been able to get the better of him. He got beat by The Undertaker at WrestleMania. He hasn't quite been at his best. He has to do it the hard way, and, well, Bobby Roode and Elias, things haven't been too easy for them either. Not a lot of opportunities for them to really shine here on Monday Night Raw. Other guys have been getting those chances, and I think they're fed up with it. A change of pace in their career too. As look out, a double back body drop. No doubt Bobby Roode was probably thinking, okay, I'm going to come to Raw. I'm a former NXT champion. I dominated down there. I'm going to come to Raw, and I'm going to be world champion pretty quickly. Just hasn't happened for Bobby Roode, and he still wants to be the Universal Champion, I've got no doubt. But now that Samoa Joe is the champion, well, Bobby Roode's got no real choice. He's not going to come after the leader of Insurgents. In fact, I think he's going to support him instead. Roode's got other aspirations, and that is, of course, to be tag team champion right now with Elias. The tag champs are the Hardy Boys. They've got a meeting with the Revival at Money in the Bank for the tag team titles. There's an uppercut there by Elias, and now It's Primo in the ring, gets met with a knee. And Elias, well, a newcomer as well, and has basically zero opportunities to really show too much. He's had an opportunity against Braun Strowman a few weeks back for the Intercontinental Championship, but other than that, not a lot really going on for him. It's John Cena, the current Intercontinental Champion at the moment. Cena has enjoyed his little short reign as champion, and we'll be seeing more of him in the future. John Cena expressed some desire to be part of the Money in the Bank ladder match, but not to be. John Cena has had his run-ins with Insurgence already, and Samoa Joe kind of targeting John Cena, and his words not too long ago saying that Cena was a typical example of a guy who gets an opportunity when he truly does not deserve it. So perhaps Insurgents might be looking to take that Intercontinental Championship away from John Cena down the line. Of course, an attack, Braun Strowman and John Cena getting met there by Insurgents not long ago as well. So I definitely believe Strowman and Cena have got their eye right now at Insurgents, but obviously Cena is the Intercontinental Champion. He wants to keep that title. And Braun Strowman, well, he's now in the Money in the Bank ladder match. And if Kevin Owens can qualify later on, I think he'll keep an eye on Braun Strowman in that one. But no doubt in my mind, perhaps the biggest threat right now to Samoa Joe's Universal Championship is definitely a Finn Balor, who will meet Joe one-on-one at Money in the Bank. Oh, what about that? A pile driver. Tag team work, but he gets back to his feet. He's okay. And Primo back on the attack. And definitely Finn Balor, a big threat to Samoa Joe, but also Braun Strowman. And I think they would love to stop Strowman from winning that briefcase at the Money in the Bank pay-per-view. Right now, it's Primo looking pretty good here. The Colognes, they're needing a win. They've been down in the dumps. Some say their chances of even getting re-signed here on Monday Night Raw are pretty slim. Their contract on Raw, Christian hasn't been exactly thrilled about what he's been seeing, and there's no interest from SmackDown. So the Colognes need some wins. They need to prove themselves that they're worthy of keeping on Monday Night Raw. Otherwise, they could be down in NXT full-time or not even have a gig at all. They're in a bit of danger. You've got to pick up the wins. Otherwise, well, your career could be cut short here in the WWE. As right now, it is a couple of German suplexes now. Looking for another one. Combination of suplexes. He spins him around instead and hits a vertical suplex. Nicely executed there. A trio of suplexes, and that's what you want to see more of from the Colognes. This is the potential that we see in them. What has he got planned now? Underhook. Picks him up. Oh, what about that? The knees right there into Bobby Roode. The chest and the face. Getting slammed there. And it is Epico with a chance to potentially pick up a win. But he's wasting time. What is he doing? He's got Roode down. Potentially, well, he's down for more than 3 seconds. He could have won this match. But instead, he's taking a breather. Now he's going to go for the cover. What is he doing? And Roode will kick out comfortably. He just wasted all that time. Maybe that's why they don't win too many matches. It's critical mistakes like that. That is a terrible, terrible error. Wow, and now a spine buster to pay the price. Oh, God. What was he thinking? What was he doing? Well, you wonder why they lose. Wow, Bobby Roode. Back to his feet. He's in a bit of trouble, though. Gets the boot to his face. Roode, can he find that glorious DDT? Hit the spine buster. And now the 2-on-1 in the corner. Roode's having none of it. Now Roode is going to send Epico back to his own corner. Counter there by Epico, trying to stay back in this thing. A shot to the midsection now. And now another one. Here it comes. Glorious DDT. Bobby Roode connects. The glorious DDT. Will this be it? The hook of the leg. 2. That's it. It's over. Insurgents get it done. Roode capitalizes on a fatal error from the Colognes. A terrible, terrible error. Roode was beat. Well, Elias and Bobby Roode can smile tonight. A victory for them. And Insurgents, I've got to say, they look pretty good. A couple little tag team moves there and some good tags in and out. A good first outing for them as a team. 2 great individual stars coming together, and we've seen it throughout Universe Mode. Sometimes that can work, sometimes it won't. Maybe these two will get it done. They're on the same page. That's the most important thing. They got the same goal, the same plan, the same aspirations. And they started things off with a victory. What will their future be in the tag division? The Raw Women's Championship will be on the line as Naomi gets herself an opportunity for the title here in a moment's time. Well, the reason why she's getting an opportunity for the championship is because the Women's Money in the Bank participants for Monday Night Raw have been named. Raw only has 3 spots in the Women's Money in the Bank matchup due to one of those spots being given to NXT. Of course, Peyton Royce won that spot on the recent episode of Universe Mode when she won a fatal 4-way matchup against Kairi Sane, Shayna Baszler, and Sonya Deville. So Peyton Royce is in, and the other 3 women that have been named are Ruby Riott and her recent bitter rivals of Becky Lynch and Sasha Banks. So our Raw General Manager Christian believes those are the best 3 bets of getting the job done in the future at Money in the Bank. So Naomi missed out, and Alexa Bliss, well, she probably won't have to defend her title at Money in the Bank. So Christian wants to put it to the test right here tonight. She's going to have to try and get the job done here against Naomi. Can she hang on to the championship? Alexa Bliss has been a little bit fortunate that some of the other top contenders in the division have been fighting each other rather than trying to get themselves an opportunity for the championship. Sasha Banks, Becky Lynch have been wrapped up in this issue with the Riott Squad. And that will continue at Money in the Bank. Mickie James ringside here tonight as well, supporting her friend Alexa Bliss. Naomi with a fantastic opportunity. She's been a really tough contender in the past and has really taken a number of champions to the absolute limit. So let's not write her out. Yes, she hasn't had the wins or the glory that she perhaps would have liked to have had in the last, well, few months, I would say. She's had a few more losses than she probably would have liked. But she still is a very big threat and definitely could take the title from Bliss here tonight if she's not careful. She's got to be at her absolute best to get the job done as Naomi with a good start. No. Oh, no, she did get it. I thought for a second Bliss might have just countered it, but in the end, no. Naomi did connect and she starts off well, and that's the start I think she needs. Put a bit of pressure on Alexa Bliss. Let her know that she's here to fight. And that's exactly what she's doing right now. Naomi, former women's champion in the past. She's had her success here on Universe Mode. She's been, I think, one of the better women consistently over the last number of seasons here in Universe Mode. While she hasn't had all the championship success she would have liked, she's always thereabout. She's always so close. Perhaps when it comes to big matches, she's just not quite good enough to get the job done, or she buckles under the pressure. I don't know, but this is a big opportunity. This is it. This is her time. This is her moment. She wins here tonight. She's the new champ. And she'll have a big opportunity, perhaps a rematch, maybe at Money in the Bank. You never know, but we'll see. Money in the Bank, not too far away at all. A couple of weeks away. So Alexa Bliss will be needing to walk into Money in the Bank if she has to defend her title with a victory here tonight. And she'll have a very close eye on what happens there because the first ever women's Money in the Bank ladder match will take place. 4 women from Raw. Of course, one of those now from NXT. So 3 from Raw, 1 from NXT, and 4 from Smackdown. And the winner can cash in wherever they like. So it's a big threat. Alexa Bliss will have to be very, very concerned about it. And right now, Naomi looking pretty good. We'll have to take a quick break in this match. We'll be back after this. Ladies and gentlemen, at Money in the Bank, it is the Hardy Boys. Matt Hardy, Jeff Hardy defending against the Revival. Scott Dawson and Dash Wilder. The Raw Tag Team Championships are on the line. The Revival have felt as though they've been the outcasts of the tag division, the last team in line to get that opportunity. Well, sometimes slow and steady wins the race. They're the last team to get a shot, but can they be the team to finally beat the Hardy Boys? Yes, the Revival are frustrated that they didn't get opportunity to be a part of that fatal 4-way tag team match at the recent Clash of Champions pay-per-view. They felt like they're the last team to get that shot. And whilst they're last, they want to make the most of the opportunity they've been given. Naomi looking pretty good right now here against Alexa Bliss, who's going to try and get herself back in the ring. Bit of cat and mouse right now. Naomi back in though. And attempted right hand. Bliss though taken down. Alexa Bliss in a bit of trouble. I think she needs to step it up a little bit. She does have Mickie James ringside. We all know Mickie James will try and help her out when she can. And Mickie James and Alexa Bliss have just found this newfound friendship. I mean, maybe even a bit of a mentorship as well behind the scenes. And they've brought that onto around the ring area, if you will, onto the big stage. Alexa Bliss now heading to the top. Might be thinking about Twisted Bliss. Naomi is in position. She could be about to be hit with it. Alexa, no! Oh, what about the air time she got there? She got fantastic height. And she landed on there with a senton. What about that from Alexa Bliss? Fantastic height there. Great leap off the top. Perhaps even more than you'd even expect from her, but she did pretty well there. Didn't go for the Twisted Bliss, perhaps a little bit too far away for her liking, I feel. And now Alexa into the corner. Naomi, can she capitalize? Can she get herself back into it after that big move from Alexa? Naomi now looking for the split-legged moonsault. Finds it, connecting. Trouble now for Alexa Bliss, perhaps. Raw Women's Championship on the line. Here's the cover now. The hook of the leg. Will this be it? Naomi, no. Alexa Bliss with a kick out. Naomi thinking to herself, okay, that was one of my better shots. She survived it. What more do I have to do? I'm looking for that rear view maybe. No, she rolls through and she's still got the shoulders down. Now wraps the legs up around Alexa Bliss. Will she submit here? She can't really reach out to tap out. She might have to tell the referee that she's given up. Will she give up? Alexa slips her arm out though in the end, and she does survive. The title was almost about to change hands there, and it was almost coming Naomi's way for the first time in a couple of seasons. Be a massive victory for Naomi, and almost a bit of a comeback of the year type of thing, if you will. You know, Naomi's had a pretty rough time of it, getting close, but not quite been able to get the big victory. If she could pull it out, it would certainly be a tremendous upset and a tremendous comeback story for Naomi. And Alexa wrapped up at the top of the rope there. Naomi has her down. And now Naomi's in the corner lining her up. What can she produce here? She's waiting for Alexa to get back to her feet. She may have to wait a little bit longer though, because Alexa is not moving at the moment. Alexa's still hurting after that blow that she just took a moment ago. And now she does shrug off Naomi. And oh, look about this, the disrespect there by Alexa Bliss. I mean, Naomi's looking pretty good here. And she just drives the boot right in her face. No care at all. Naomi, that might frustrate her. That might just kick her into a new gear. Something like that. Some superstars, it just certainly lights them up a little bit. Gets them going. Gets them a little bit angry. And sometimes they can use that anger to string together a combination that might be too much for Alexa Bliss to work out of. Now, the elbow didn't quite get any. Oh, she didn't get any of it, really. Alexa Bliss fired back with a boot. And Alexa Bliss, she's able to find quite a few counters here. And I think that's been her key. When Naomi's looking to get on top, she's been able to find a way to break free. And right now, she's got to break free of theirs, and she will. Kicks her away. Alexa Bliss wants to be champion. Wants to be champion heading into the big period. We're getting close to that SummerSlam time. And I know Alexa Bliss would love to be a part of it. Would love to have her chance to show us how great she is on the major stage. And Alexa now heading towards the top. Alexa Bliss lining up Naomi. Twisted Bliss finds it halfway across the ring. In the center. Naomi down. Alexa can't get it done though. Naomi barely got the shoulder up. Didn't kick out. She just lifted the shoulder off the canvas, and that's the type of kick out that you see from a superstar that is on perhaps their last legs. They've got just enough to stay in it, but not much more to give afterwards. Naomi needs to build together some offense and put a bit of pressure back on Alexa Bliss, otherwise her chances might be done and dusted. Naomi lines her up now. Mickie James distracting the referee in the corner there. Naomi lining her up. Oh no, she got caught. Oh, what a powerbomb by Alexa Bliss. She's far from a powerhouse, but you get met with a powerbomb from that height. Even though Alexa doesn't have a lot of height about it, it's still going to hurt, and it certainly did. Now, Hurricane Rana could be in here. Alexa Bliss has the shoulders down. Naomi does kick out this occasion. Naomi stays in and Alexa Bliss for a moment nearly had the job done. Now Alexa rolls through and again the knees striking. She's put together a couple of nice combinations now. Alexa Bliss gaining some momentum. Naomi starting to feel the pressure. And Naomi has gone from potentially winning this thing to on the verge of being down for the 3. Now Naomi, here we go, split-legged moonsault, finds it. Second occasion in this matchup she's been able to find that move. Is it enough though to put Alexa Bliss away? I don't know if it is. Trouble now for Bliss and a kick out. Alexa stays in the match. Naomi just for a moment thought maybe that was going to be enough to win her the Raw Women's Championship. And oh, nice counter into the DDT. Alexa Bliss missing out. Now Naomi lines up Bliss. The rear view. Alexa down. Naomi, she's going to do it. Naomi, oh, hang on. Mickie James has the attention of the referee. And now Alexa back to her feet. Oh, and a clothesline. Alexa Bliss was down. She would have been it. That would have been it. The referee telling Mickie James to get out of here. But I think the damage has been done. She's been ejected from the match. Hooks the leg now. Naomi hurting, but she's still got some fight left in her. Alexa, though, lining her up now. Alexa, what's she got planned here? Shot to the midsection. DDT! Oh, she delivered everything behind that DDT. And that's it. Alexa with the 3 count. Alexa Bliss retains the Raw Women's Championship. Oh, Naomi so close, but Mickie James getting herself involved, costing her the match. Naomi can't get the job done. Alexa Bliss, she's gonna hang around. Alexa, oh, stomping away on Naomi. Come on, you just beat her. Enough is enough. This is unnecessary. A spot is on the line in the Money in the Bank ladder match. Limited spots are available. 2 remain for Raw, and one of those will be decided in a moment's time. Kevin Owens, a member of the new group called Insurgence, will be in action tonight against Drew McIntyre, a guy that, well, Kevin Owens, Bobby Roode, Elias, the rest, continue to say is a guy who's been handed plenty. Has he deserved it all? Perhaps not. He's one of these guys that they're basically against. One of the superstars they've named as one of their targets to try and stop their impressive run from happening. Kevin Owens has a chance to qualify. He's not happy that he has to qualify. He believes he should be one of the guys that gained automatic entry. Randy Orton, Braun Strowman with the 2 to do that. Kevin Owens in action tonight against Drew McIntyre. My goodness, Drew McIntyre. Star written all over him. You can tell. And I understand why Christian, as the general manager, would give this guy opportunities, because if he can get on a roll, he could be the Universal Champion. There's no doubt about that. He's a former NXT champion. He's dispatched Bobby Roode a few times now. You give him a chance to be in the Money in the Bank ladder match. I truly believe he could make the most of it and go all the way and win it. McIntyre, he's big, he's tough, and he definitely is a major threat right now. Insurgents want to try and take him down. They want to halt his progress before it truly happens. Well, Kevin Owens has a chance to do that tonight. Bobby Roode could never beat him. Perhaps someone else in the group can. Can Kevin Owens, a former multiple-time Universal Champion, knock off Drew McIntyre? We are underway. A spot in the Money in the Bank ladder match on the line. Kevin Owens versus Drew McIntyre. Well, we know the SmackDown side of things. Bray Wyatt, AJ Styles, and Seth Rollins all qualifying over there. And we're about to find out the 3rd member of the Raw roster to join. KO would love to be there. As we said, he's been Universal Champion a couple of times. He's had his success, but he's had a bit of a miserable old season. The last year for Kevin Owens was pretty poor. Season 4, he started off as the Universal Champion. Quickly lost to Goldberg and could never really recover from that. And he thought at WrestleMania, if he could beat The Undertaker, things would all turn around for him. He was unsuccessful though. But now he's joined Insurgents, this new group that's looking to, well, undo all the wrongs here in the WWE. They're looking to create their own opportunities. They're looking to stop the guys that don't deserve the chances. Looking to, certainly, I believe, just take back what they feel as though is theirs. Right now, Drew McIntyre having his way with Kevin Owens. Oh, McIntyre with a miss, though, in the corner. Well, the victory over McIntyre, I think, would just salvage Kevin Owens. You know, he's got this... I think he's got this newfound confidence, knowing that he's got Insurgence behind him. He's got 3 tremendous talents, all with the same goal in mind, all with the same ideals. You know, I truly believe this is the best thing right now for Kevin Owens. But the problem is that Kevin Owens himself, as an individual, has not been very good. He has been poor. But is a new mindset, is a bit of confidence all that it takes. I think Kevin Owens, when it comes to in-ring ability, nothing's changed. I just think it is a mental thing for him. And if he can sort that out, if he can change his mind on how he feels about his performances, if he can get a bit of belief, a bit of confidence, I think that's all it will take, and Kevin Owens could be back to the top. Well, Samoa Joe, identified obviously as the Universal Champion, he's going to be the guy that will challenge for that, you'd feel, even if he does lose it down the line. He'll remain hunting for that. Rude and Elias, well, they're hunting for the tag titles, it seems. So that leaves Kevin Owens, and that potentially, in my opinion, means that either Kevin Owens will look to hold the Money in the Bank briefcase and maybe go to Smackdown and hold the WWE Championship. Oh, that would be huge. Or if he fails to win Money in the Bank, of course, you know, if he does qualify, then maybe John Cena is the target for Kevin Owens, and the Intercontinental Championship might be the title that they are looking to hunt down. And Kevin Owens might be the guy that may go ahead and do it. Right now, here's a cover on Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre, well, he made his debut after WrestleMania. He was drafted to Monday Night Raw, and he actually lost his first match on Raw against Dolph Ziggler. Bobby Roode interfered, cost him that one, but McIntyre would get the victory at the Payback pay-per-view and wrap up his rivalry with Bobby Roode on that night. The two, though, have had their run-ins back and forth ever since, but I think that will always be the case. I just think they'll forever hate each other, and it's a rivalry that I think will go on forever. Maybe not directly, but whenever they face each other or get near each other, that bad blood will just rise to the top again. McIntyre with a few elbows now, and obviously now that Insurgence is formed, Bobby Roode a part of it, you get the feeling that McIntyre will be involved somehow against them, because a lot of the guys in Insurgence will be looking to take McIntyre's spot. But Drew McIntyre, short period of time here on Raw, hasn't quite accomplished anything major just yet, but this might be his biggest win if he can beat Kevin Owens. This might be the one. Obviously a big pay-per-view win over Roode, that was great, but you want to win a title. You want to get yourself in contention for a title. And whilst Money in the Bank technically isn't a title, it will give you a title shot if you do win it. And some say Money in the Bank is as good as winning the Universal or the WWE Championship, because it's almost a guarantee at times. Not always the case here in Universe mode. There has been a few failures. Daniel Bryan for one, Samoa Joe another. But no doubt, as KO head first. If you win Money in the Bank, you are very, very likely to win the world title, and McIntyre will know that. That's why this match means so much to him. He wants to be a part of it. 8 men are part of the Money in the Bank ladder match at the pay-per-view. The 3 best from SmackDown, the 4 best from Raw, and 1 superstar from NXT will have their chance to take that big prize. McIntyre wants to be one of them. We'll have the final qualifying match for the Money in the Bank ladder match next week on Raw. And we're hearing Shinsuke Nakamura may be a part of that one, so keep an eye out for that. Possibly a guy like Dolph Ziggler might get himself involved, or maybe some other members of Insurgence might put themselves in it. And of course, John Cena, well, he's around. He's got nothing going on next week. He might even show up. We don't know, but those are some of the guys that I feel like could be a chance or maybe deserve an opportunity to be a part of the Money in the Bank ladder match. Kevin Owens with the right hand. Of course, Finn Balor has a Universal Championship opportunity against Samoa Joe at the next pay-per-view. And Samoa Joe, he's not feeling too threatened by Finn Balor, despite the fact that Balor is the former WWE Champion. Balor defeated Randy Orton at the recent Clash of Champions pay-per-view in a last man standing match to take that opportunity. So Finn Balor He looked pretty good on that occasion. Can he get the job done at Money in the Bank? Insurgents will certainly be a little bit concerned, no doubt about that. Especially if that demon does arrive. That's a major cause for concern. And right now, McIntyre working away on the arm of Kevin Owens. Now Drew might be looking for that Claymore. Look out, KO's in trouble. Oh, he got it! But did he get enough? He didn't have a lot of momentum behind it. And oh, the kick out, yeah. He got it. He connected. But Kevin Owens was only a few feet away from him. There was not a lot of momentum. Whilst the boot is devastating, the kick, your head, I mean, it's going to hurt a lot of people. McIntyre's at his best when he has a full head of steam behind him. And he got a little bit of steam, but not a full head. As now McIntyre wraps up the legs of KO. McIntyre in control here, though. Since that Claymore, it's been tough going, and things are not working out too well for KO. He's going to try and bounce back here. He's in some strife. As now McIntyre, no, gets met there with the counter by KO. He's got a hold of McIntyre, but can't seem to take the most of it here. And these are the small mistakes creeping into the game of Kevin Owens. KO has made a lot of critical errors over the course of the last 12 months here in Universal Mind that's led to his downfall. In fact, Money in the Bank was the last time he had an opportunity for the Universal Championship in a one-on-one scenario against Goldberg, and he lost. Money in the Bank might just send some terrible reminders to Kevin Owens, but he's also had some success at Money in the Bank as well when he was the Universal Champion a couple seasons ago, back in Season 3. KO has had a lot of success, let's be honest. Kevin Owens, you think about best superstars of all time in Universal Mind, I think Kevin Owens might slip into the top 10. He's been that good, but the last season has been poor. He's got to turn it around. It starts tonight, I feel. McIntyre back to his feet. Oh, there's press. Big takedown, right hands, right to the face of KO. Pressure now on Owens to get back into it here. McIntyre, more or less now. Really putting the pressure on KO. Those rights and lefts are going to hurt you big time. Kevin Owens is going to try and bounce back here. He's in a bit of trouble now. McIntyre drives him back into the corner. KO on the verge of losing here. And that's not what he wants. He's lost too much. Insurgents, I don't think they're going to stand for a loser in the group. KO probably knows that. He's going to want to win this thing. And, oh, Owens with the right hand. And now, a shot to the midsection. McIntyre, I think he's getting close. McIntyre, he's thinking about something big. Tosses KO over the top. Kevin's down, Kevin hurting, and now McIntyre. No, a counter by Kevin, and that might save the day for him. Because Drew McIntyre had some big plans out there. Oh no, Kevin Owens, oh, hung up on the rope. Kevin Owens, a bit overconfident there maybe, and he got hung up on the rope. Look out, oh, taken down there by Drew McIntyre. Kevin Owens is feeling the pain now. McIntyre, headbutt. Delivered right between the eyes. Kevin Owens, he's down, and he's not looking as though he's going to be able to get back to his feet and fight. He's got to try and survive. He's got to kick out. He has made a career out of kicking out, though. One of those superstars that no matter what you throw at him, he finds something. He digs deep. He finds a way to kick out. He's going to try and do that again because right now McIntyre is looking to put him away with this big future shock DDT, but it's a counter by Kevin Owens. Big time counter by KO. A match saver. Owens. Here we go. He's going to pack him up. Drives him down with a knee. Kevin, can he do it? An upset, I think, to beat McIntyre. Oh, not quite. Kevin Owens thought maybe I was finally going to get a big win. A win that would solidify him as a member of the Money in the Bank ladder matchup. As now Kevin, can this be enough? Kevin Owens, pop up, powerbomb. Hook of the leg, shoulders down. He's done it. Kevin Owens wins. A survival, if you will. McIntyre almost beating Owens, I felt. That DDT was coming. Owens, he barely found an escape for it, but he did. Pack him up, drive with the knee, and then The pop-up powerbomb, a move he's used to beat some of the greats here in Universe Mode. Is Kevin Owens back? Is he getting back to his best? He's a part of Insurgence. And this newfound confidence is certainly driving Kevin Owens back to the winner's circle. He's going to be a part of Money in the Bank and have one of the biggest opportunities in recent times for himself. Well, ladies and gentlemen, speaking of Money in the Bank, Finn Balor will go one-on-one with Samoa Joe on that event. It's going to be a big clash. Two of the best on Raw. They fight for the Universal Championship. Much more included as well, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for watching this episode of Universe Mode. If you did enjoy it, leave a like on it. Subscribe to see more. Check out my Discord channel. It is in the description down below. Free to join. Much fun to be had over there. Check out the website, BrendenPlayz.com as well for more Universe Mode coverage. And of course, if you want to become a channel member, you can do so and support the channel. The link is in the description down below as well. Thank you for watching. See you next time.